So starting the test drive in this Escalade ESV Sport, I like how these ride. They are very smooth to drive, very capable at the same time. The tow capacity on these is pretty good for this kind of SUV. It's it's just a lot of vehicle for the money, I think. Now this 6.2 V8 has quite a bit of power, very strong. The 10-speed is pretty durable with this engine. Gets up to speed very nicely. It's it does what it's supposed to do with this setup. But I'm going to put it into the sport mode. Here we go. I'm going to try to give it a better pull as I get on the interstate here. Here we go. So again, a very strong motor there. But I want to give one more huge thanks to Cadillac of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this vehicle today. I'll leave a link below in the description. If you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that second link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever new vehicle you might be interested in. But ride quality is good. You do get the magnetic ride control, which is great. Just makes for a smoother ride down the interstate in general. But I love having the augmented reality camera. It's just nice to see everything right there. Particularly when it gets darker out. But it's just cool to see that HD picture there. Now, in terms of what you get for the money, it's $120,000, so it's not the most practical decision. You're getting 14 miles per gallon city, 18 highway. If you have money, this is a good way to go. Very luxurious. The looks are great. The interior is nice. All of the amenities are top notch. But it is expensive. But when you start comparing this to, let's say, a base model Expedition, it's only about twice as much. And that's a lot of money, but in a base model Expedition, you don't get cooled seats. You don't have the opulence of having an Escalade, all of this new tech. So all that kind of adds up. So depending on what you're wanting to pay for a vehicle, I feel like that's what dictates whether you get one of these or not. I don't think there's anybody on the planet who's going to get one. Like, if you were to get one for free, you wouldn't rather have an Expedition. A base model Expedition, let me just put it that way. I don't see anybody rather having a base model 3-row SUV than an Escalade. So you're paying for what you want, essentially. Now, some people use these for business. If they wanted to start a chauffeur company or whatever, this is also a good way to do that. Relatively inexpensive to fix compared to the German brands, I think, especially because there are a lot more people that work on these than a lot of these other luxury brands that are foreign. Now, with that being said, parts can get expensive with these, but with most vehicles, I try when possible to get aftermarket parts because they usually tend to last a bit better for me. And they're definitely cheaper to find, easier to get a hold of. If you want to get warranty stuff done, you don't have to go through the dealer and jump through all these hoops. But I think a great SUV, if you want something that's an Escalade, if you want to pay Escalade money for an Escalade, that's what you get here. Rides great, looks great. Again, you have all the luxury amenities you could think of. Just nice. Very, very nice. But all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2026 Cadillac Escalade ESV Sport.